Hello, welcome to the Utility Design app. This app is for people who design large public utilities and is a portal for new businesses to connect to their local utility grid with those designers. This web app is still in beta and currently only provides electric utility tooling. Today we'll walk through creating an account and starting a project. Registering an account requires a unique username and an email address for two-factor authentication. We'll request the verification code while we input a password. If you are provided an invite code, you can use it here to load projects into the account. Finally, accept the terms, conditions, and privacy policy. Remember that this website is still a work in progress with new features in development. A tutorial is automatically enabled after creating an account. The tutorial uses a demo project to showcase the website, including premium features. If dismissed, you can re-enable the tutorials in the user profile. In the user profile, you can also manage your payments, transfers, as well as changing your email, password, and display name. In order to start a project, you must have an organization to associate with the project. An organization can manage multiple projects with multiple members to work on each. You can view your organization by navigating to it from the header menu. Each organization has a single manager to handle assigning members, billing, and brokering new projects. To add members to your organization, you can generate invite codes. You can select multiple projects and roles for your invitee, whether they join your organization, and if you want to confirm them after they use the code. You will have a short description of what will happen with the code and if you need to confirm them afterwards. An invite code can be used when creating an account or afterwards with the Join by Code button. Enter the code, then review the transfer details. If you need to be approved, let the sender know to complete your application. You can review your transfers in the Transfer History page. Find this link in the transfer window or in the user profile. Each code you have created will be listed here with each requester. If confirmation is required, you can accept and deny on this page. Let's create a new project from the home page. Write in the project name, the description, and select the project's intended utility. In this beta, we only have tools for general electric utilities. Select your organization to populate the editors and viewers. Editors will be able to make changes on the project and generate reports. Viewers will have visibility of the project and can download reports. You can allow the entire organization to see this project or whitelist people individually. Newly created projects are automatically set to the free tier with limited functionality. Global settings will apply to the entire project and can be set here. You can quickly email project stakeholders and grant access for this project through the transfer tool. This includes inviting people outside of your organization to view this project. Let's start editing the project through the location builder. Starting with an underground electric system, let's create a transformer with a load point. Each location is defined by its properties. Any location property conflicts can be resolved later after running calculations. Loads for meters should be in kilovolt amps. Adding new equipment will automatically increment location numbers. By hand, you can use any string instead of a location number. Add connections by defining a source side device and a load side device. Notice that each equipment updates with their corresponding source side device and connector. Here are the cable properties, and conduit properties are set in the conduit trace. Underground connections rely on a conduit trace of bends and straights. Input a conduit trace from source to load, keeping in mind of clockwise and counterclockwise bends. The web app calculator will use these bends and straights to automatically calculate length quantities and pulling tensions. You can edit each conduit section inline and use drag and drop to edit. We can also add overhead equipment. First, add a base pole, then add sub-equipment attached to that pole. Each sub-equipment will have their own location number and will be referenced relative to their base location. I'll add another pole and a primary level on each. You can create span connections between the appropriate sub-equipment on each pole. You can also graphically add and connect equipment. You can still review locations and have the map open at the same time. Enter an address to move to that location. You can pan and adjust the zoom on the map. Let's move the equipment we have already created. Abstract connections are visualized with blue lines, and black lines are conduits and point from source to load. We can select connections and select equipment to move them. In the map, you can place new equipment. When graphically connecting equipment, first select the load side device, then the source. Poles can be constructed visually in the Pole Connection Manager. You can view a single subject pole and the equipment on it. Select adjacent locations to see spans from the subject pole, and we can add equipment to the center pole. We can dynamically connect equipment with jumpers. We can move along a pole line to build and connect those poles. Let's save this as a baseline for the project. In the next part, we'll talk about project reports, automatic conduit routing, and the design brokerage.